This is the commercial. This is the commercial. This is the commercial. This.
Okay, yes, fellow Nigerians, greetings to you all, depending on where you have joined us from. Yes, as matter they go, every day you wake up, there is something new, about Nigeria, whether in politics or economy or everywhere. The news not the finish, wahala not the finish. As a matter of fact, the trending one today, it's about Governor Wike of Rivers State. He don't come out seriously. He talk the matter as them reach half, but the big news be say he don't declare Atiku Abubakar, and of course he calls some people around Atiku Abubakar dogs, saying that they be Atiku dogs. He don't call them liars and big liars, and he don't really even talk and reach like that. Say the part 2 of the matter he goes to open in fact. What we want to see today, when I go watch the video, I go show now the video. What we want to see today now the part 1 of the process. In fact, one of my friends called and said that he said this one are Wike 1.1. Now when Wike 2.2 will come out, now we will see the real magma thing inside the matter. Now the question is, if Atiku is a liar, the very big question is, Atiku right now is aspiring to become president of Nigeria. Are we Nigerians ready to give our vote and our support to a liar? That is, if Wike is telling the truth, about the situation. And when we look the matter really never pass, probably may not be unconnected with the issue of the PDP primaries. Of course, many of us, we saw how the process was tamborized. And looking at permutations at that time, it felt like, Wike supposed to win that election. And, but, these people, Atiku and the people from the north, they tamborize the process to skim Wike out of the matter. So if let's say Wike see the vex, and all of that. But the one we Wike come and talk say, man, many lies there everywhere. It is something that would interest Nigerians. You understand? But waiting they interest us. What is interesting to many of us is that as the day break, every day that takes us closer to 2023 elections, hopefully there should be 2023 elections. We are getting more revelations and more reasons, why we are convinced that the only person on this race when he go fit be proper president of Nigeria is no other person than Peter Obi and of course Yusuf Dati. These are the only two people when they this field that Nigerians can trust. But however, while other people, then they open their nyash, it is clearly our duty to keep on helping to expose that nyash then when they open, because we have always maintained that somebody like Atiku not get enough integrity to become president of Nigeria. Meanwhile, I'm going to play this video. Stay put. Just please do us a favor, share this broadcast. You understand? So the world needs to see these men on the feed. The world needs to know. It's very important. You understand what I'm saying now? Every Nigerian needs to know. This now 1.1, Wike 1.1. By the time, the 1.2 or 2.1 will come out, more revelations will have been out. We don't know exactly where Atiku they lie. Some we don't see, but we're going to hear from Wike directly. My name is Comrade Lamte Imamusa Oriahi. This is the Comrade Show. Share the broadcast, follow the Comrade Show, and of course, be part of the obedient movement. As I, of course, put Wike on to tell us some of those things that they tell us. He wants all Nigerians to know that Atiku is a liar, and as a Nigerian, many Nigerians don't want a liar for president. This is very key, it's very serious, and it is one of them who is talking. Take a listen to Governor Wike of Rivers State.
When lies are being concocted and you allow it, it becomes people say this is the true fact. I have always believed that when the left speaks, allow the right to also speak. We're not getting young guy every day. as the day passes, you get older. And so it is important that when issues are raised or when speeches are made, you should be able to say, look, this is a part of my own story. And so that the public will be able to put everything together and say, look, this is what we have decided, or this is what we say, this is the truth, and this is a lie. It's most unfortunate. Since after our primaries, I have decided to be quiet because this is a party I love so much. I've never said anything. I decided to go back home and focus on fulfilling the remaining promises I made to the people of the state. But there comes a time that people will understand and know the true facts of things. So obviously, when I will speak, it is not in doubt that I will speak and let Nigerians know the actual truth. Having known the truth, whatever they decide to do with it is left for Nigerians. Because you can imagine the presidential candidate for the PDP, Atiku, when he unveiled his vice presidential candidate, no right-thinking, a lover of this party will say that the speech he made on that day was fair. No right-thinking lover of this party. Forget about the run seekers. Forget about the scavengers. And I never reacted to it. I said, look, this party belongs to all of us. Thereafter, he appeared before the Arise television. See the statements he made. So many lies we are told. And then you say, I should not react to some of those issues. That would not be fair. Assuming today I'm not alive, obviously what they have said will be accepted as the truth. Look at his attack dogs. Sule Lamido, Babangida Aliyu, Maina Waziri. Look at the statements they issued. Look at the abuses they rained on me. I never reacted. And Nigerians will say, look, you mean this thing happened? So it is important that as a person and for my own future and for those who are around me, to say, look, this is not fair. This is not fair. So I have to make sure I will react line by line. Statements made by Atiku about himself and his attack dogs. I will do that. Nobody, though if anybody who loves me will not advise me not to react. Because why would you not react? Look at it. If a presidential candidate who believes he wants to win election, that somebody who contested fiercely with him, have never raised any issue, I just kept quiet, just minded my business, see how my state can move forward. Every day, his people come up to attack me, to say one thing or the other. That's quite unfair. Also, I should let Nigerians know at the appropriate time, after the commissioning of the projects we have lined up, to say, look, this is correct, this is not correct. So that prosperity, history will be on our side, that we have been able to keep the records straight. And so that nobody should be in doubt whether I'm going to speak on the issue of PDP, the issue of the primaries, and other related matters. Nobody should be in doubt of that. I'm going to certainly speak. Nigerians will know what happened. Nigerians will know. Those who love this country, Nigerians will know. what went behind. And that is to assure you, I want to speak on that. It has nothing to do with whether I like you or not. No, it has nothing to do with PDP. It has to do with putting the facts straight, putting record straight. It's not for me to go and hire journalists and begin to say all kinds of things. No, it's not for that. Again, that's to tell you, you see, when people tell lies, it's most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. I've heard a lot of stories. For example, some senators called me that Atiku said he sent Bukola Saraki to me. That is not fair. That's not correct. I was in Spain. Bukola came to me. I said, my brother, how do you settle this problem? I said, were you sending the Atiku back? I said, no. I said, so what do you want to do? Look at the issue. He said, look, the matter is so serious. He never knew of this and that. So Abubakar Atiku has never, forget about sending rent seekers around him as scavengers. In fact, some of them will call my first, oh boy, tell your guy now, make him support us. It has reduced to that level. I become guy. Listen, I've never seen it. We are serious Monday people who reduce issues like this. I mean, for the people that you see, you don't even know who is the caller. If you see a phone, I mean a call, who is this? Yes, sir. Please, you know, we are doing this party. Please, sir, we are begging you, don't leave the party. Who is talking about the issue of leaving party? I don't even know who is talking to me. Atiku Abubakar came to my house to say I should support him. So he doesn't know my house again. He doesn't know my house. Now people are calling you, those you don't even know, are calling your phone. Sir, we beg you, please support me. All kinds of things. Trivializing issues. No way. I would not accept that. I will not accept that. So Atiku Abubakar cannot say that he has sent anybody to let one person say he came to see me and sent by Atiku Abubakar. Let one person in the party. Forget about those who are running around, you know, looking for what they had, they will survive. They say, oh, we tried to call him, he will not pick. I don't know your phone number. He tried to call me. If you try to call me, you will say, okay, you send text. I am this person calling. Please, I want to talk with you. Nobody has done that. Every day I read on pages of newspapers, oh, they send a committee coming to see me, this and this and that and that. I want to tell members of the public, as far as I'm concerned, this party, I love the party. This party, I have been very committed and I've been able to be this party. I'm not one of those who are running around the presidential candidate. Oh, I want to be this. I call them rent seekers, scavengers, looking for how they will survive. Not, you see, general election is not primary election. Delegates, where you can bring, like I said, I'm going to speak. And when I speak, Nigerians will know what actually happened. What is the hope for this country? Who are those who love this country? Not by mere talking. No. Who know? Who know? Because it is there for Nigerians to say, look, see what has happened and see what is going to happen. So, as far as I'm concerned, nobody. In fact, I had somebody told me that the national chairman said he spoke to me with all due respect. He never called me. In fact, my auditor came to me that, national chairman is on the phone. I said, how are you fine? Oh, this I said, I'm traveling when I come back. So, that's everybody, since after 29th, 30th of May, not one person has come to talk to me. Forget about hiring journalists, press media people like Ruben Abati, was the former chief press secretary to the president. Sometimes when you read or hear what he says, you need to wonder, where are we heading to? No more investigative journalism. Nothing like that happening. People just stay from one place, concoct stories, say all kinds of things they want to say. But like I said, I remain silent. But I can't continue to remain silent. Nigerians must know what happened. Nigerians must know who are those that love them. Who Nigerians must know are we serious about the leadership of this country. We must. So I would urge everybody to be patient. To be patient. After the commissioning of projects we have lined up, then we'll be able to speak to Nigerians and tell them what happened. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who is involved. I'm not a slave, and I will not be a slave. I'm a free born of this country. I must be able to say how things are. Whether it suits you, it does not suit you, it's immaterial. So the members of the public should please bear with us that we must put the records straight. If you don't put the records straight, history will not be happy with you. Thank you very much.
The Commerce Show. This is the Commerce Show.
Just a word.
Hello. Let me most sincerely thank all of you for what you're doing. Let us continue the good work on we're able to build a better Nigeria for our children and for everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's the incoming president, President Peter Obi, right here in London.
This is the Commerce Show. This. This.